You remember Google Glass? You know, the tech that felt like it was straight out of the future, and then just kinda disappeared. Well, it is back. And this isn't just some sequel. We're talking about a total reinvention, and it's powered by an AI that is so advanced, it's set to change not just what you see, but how you actually understand the world around you.
And you can see the difference right here. I mean, look at this. On the left, you've got the past, that single, very obvious display that pretty much screamed, "I'm wearing technology." But on the right, that's the future, and they just look like glasses. The tech is basically invisible. It's blended right into the design. This isn't just a simple hardware upgrade. It's a huge shift from a wearable gadget to a true visual partner.
So, let's get into it. What actually makes this a reboot? Well, it's all about the leap from being just a screen to being a smart partner.
This really gets to the heart of it. The original Google Glass was pretty passive, right? It just pushed notifications from your phone up to your eye. But these future AI glasses, they're an active assistant. They are designed to literally see the world with you and help you make sense of it all in real time.
And the AI engine that makes all this possible? It has a name, Project Astra. You can think of it as Google's grand plan for a truly helpful conversational AI that can literally go anywhere with you.
So, the magic behind Project Astra is this concept called multimodal AI. Now, that might sound complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. It just means the AI isn't only reading text or just seeing an image, it's processing everything at once. The video it sees, the audio it hears, the text it reads, to build a really rich, complete picture of its environment. You know, a lot like how we do it.
And here's what that actually looks like in the real world. You could be looking at a complex piece of electronics and just ask, hey, what does that part do? The AI analyzes the live video from the camera, identifies the tweeter speaker, and instantly tells you its function. It's going way beyond just recognizing an object. It's about true, contextual understanding. Okay, so how does it actually think? Let's break down the whole process. From the moment you ask a question to the moment you get an answer. It's a surprisingly simple three-step journey. It all kicks off right here with step 1, the question. You see something cool, maybe like this sculpture. You just look at it and ask your question out loud. The camera on the glasses captures what you're seeing, and the microphone picks up your voice. Simple as that.
Then comes step 2. All that raw visual and audio data gets sent over to Google's super powerful Gemini AI. Up in the cloud, the AI gets to work, analyzing the image, processing your question, and connecting all the dots to find the best possible answer.
And finally, we have step 3, the answer. In just a fraction of a second, that analyzed information is sent right back to your glasses and pops up as an augmented reality overlay. You get a full, detailed explanation right there in your line of sight, and you never even had to touch your phone.
So the really crucial thing to get here is that this goes way beyond just naming objects. The system has what's called context awareness. It can actually remember things you've seen before. I mean, you could literally ask, hey, where did I leave my keys? And it could scan its recent visual memory to tell you they're on the kitchen counter. It can also analyze code on a screen and respond at a totally natural conversational speed.
But, you know, amazing software is only half the battle. You need seriously powerful hardware to run it on. And to build that, Google isn't trying to do it all by themselves. Nope, they've put together a dream team to build out this entire new reality ecosystem.
And this whole team-up is basically a direct challenge to competitors, like Apple. You've got Samsung handling the hardware, the actual glasses and headsets. Then you've got Qualcomm providing the specialized Snapdragon XR chips, which are basically the brains of the operation. And of course, Google brings the software, the Android operating system, and the Project Astra AI.
And the best part is, this isn't some far-off futuristic concept. Google has a very real plan in place. So let's take a look at the roadmap for when we might actually get our hands on these devices.
So the plan is to roll this out in 3 tiers. It's going to start in 2026 with audio-only glasses, which will basically be a hands-free Gemini assistant in your ear. Also in 2026, we should see a version with a monocular display. That's a simple heads-up layer for things like, say, navigation. And then, in 2027, the goal is to release the full binocular XR glasses, which will deliver a true mixed reality experience.
And here is the real end goal. A completely standalone device. No more being tethered to your phone, no dependencies at all. This would be the first truly AI-native computing platform that you wear, with its own direct connection to all the apps and services you need.
So when you start to piece all of this together, you've got the revolutionary AI, the powerhouse hardware alliance, and a clear roadmap. You're looking at something that could be genuinely transformative.
This right here is the main takeaway. We're finally moving past the idea of smart glasses as just a second screen for your phone. The new goal is to create a true AI assistant that experiences the world right alongside you, augmenting not just what you see, but what you understand.
And that leaves us with a pretty fascinating and maybe a little unsettling final thought. If your glasses can see and remember everything you do with perfect recall, what does that change? Not just for technology, but for you, for how you live, how you work, maybe even how you think. It's a whole new reality to think about.